Hello, welcome to Jerry Motorsport. I'm Jerry. Let's get started. So after getting the garage all painted, it's all beautifully clean in here and we can get on with the jobs, give it an MOT. It's actually MOT exempt. So some of the jobs are the removal of the radio, because when you're changing gear, your knuckles hit. We've got a crooked front bumper. It's really subtle, but if one of the brackets is shifted or something like that, going to give a full service, a really good clean as well. As you can see, there's cat paw prints all the way up the bonnet. This side on sharp bumps is very loud banging, so we're going to take a look at that wheel suspension area and check that out. And while we're there, we'll check the brakes, make sure there's plenty of wear still left on the pads, and service any items that we need to. Another thing to sort out, although it'd be very minor, is the stickers just here in the windscreen are a little bit in the way sometimes, so we're going to get rid of those. Tax disc, we don't need those anymore, so that's one little thing to tidy up. The hard top is going to go away. We don't need the hard top, so that's just really on there for storage at the moment. Jerry the mouse that we caught before we started painting everything, unfortunately has made a bit of a nest in the back as well. Looks like the hood cover's been damaged a little bit. I know they were sort of nesting underneath the passenger seat, so I'm going to have to investigate what's gone on under there. But I'm going to get this cover out of the back now. Bit of a mess in there. Could be worse. That looks alright. I generally do with a bit of a clean up in here. It's obviously it's been a mouse hotel for a little while. Check there's been no more damage from the mice. Hopefully they haven't chewed any cables. So another significant job I need to get on with is in the engine here. The fan belt started slipping. Now the fan belt started slipping so much that this is the one that came off and this is the one that's going to go on. There's quite a size difference because once these start wearing, they just wear down and as you'll see, there's quite a bit of debris in here from where the fan belt was slipping, and there's rubber pieces everywhere in the engine bay. So you can see all the debris from the fan belt disintegrating, and at the moment this fan belt is not exactly tight. Other things we'll need to do for sprinting when we do that is at the front we need a timing bar, so a little black strip needs to be fixed to the front. There's some rules for that, so we'll fish that out from the blue book and make one of those up. And for competition, you've got to have your earth mark, so I'm going to improve that earth marking. Ideally I'd like to put a battery isolator on as well. So first thing is get rid of this cable here, which is the power for the radio that we'll get rid of. Part of the problem is you can't see what you're doing. I'm doing by feel. That's the radio disconnected. First bit of damage that I found from the mouse is this cable for the interior light. It's been chewed all the way through. So MOT check sheet, and then for reference I've gone to Gov UK and we've got the MOT inspection manual. Yeah, the carpet that was stuck on here has come unstuck. It's all oily. I think possibly filling up the oil on the gearbox, which is in there. It's been spilt and it's undone the glue. So we'll wash the carpet, get rid of the oil in there, and then I'm going to decrease that so that the glue will stick. The other thing we noticed while cleaning this off is in the floor we've got a very large hole, there's nothing stopping it. So all the road dirt is coming up through the hole. So I'll clean it all up, the same on the other side as well. And we'll find a bung to go in there. Seems the mice have even been living in the engine bay. Mouse nest in the air vent. So I got the wheel off, just to investigate all that knocking that we hear on very small occasions over heavy bumping. Can't see anything wrong in here. I mean, part of the MOT, we found there's quite a bit of surface rust in here, so it's a job for the winter. But it's not as bad as it looked earlier. I cleaned it all up. Brake discs have got loads of meat still on them, and there's barely a lip on them. Pads have still got loads of wear left, so I don't have to change those, so that's good. There was a slight bit of play in this wheel and the bearing, potentially running a bit loose there. There is an upgrade for the hubs for a taper roller bearing. So because I don't know the history of these hubs, might have to strip them down, see what's in there and order the roller tapered bearings if I want to go that route. Again, probably something I'll leave for now. And having looked over the car and finished the MOT, nothing really wrong. I mean, it's got a heritage shell on, so the worst condition stuff is the stuff that's been bolted back on again. And we also looked at the front bumper issue, which we'll go to now. So here on the front bumper, we've investigated why this side is higher than this side, which makes the number plate look off. You might not be able to see there, but you've got about a finger's width to that indicator, whereas that side you've probably got quite a simple problem, which is that, I'll pull this one off. This bracket here has been clouted this way, so this end is a nice straight progression through here, whereas this one dips down, which is where the problem is. So I might be able to straighten that. The list of winter jobs is certainly expanding as we find things that we need to address, but I think this job on the bumper is a little too big for the moment. We'll give that one a miss for the moment. Right, let's get the road wheel back on. Bit of copper grease on the bolts. Tool those up when it's back on the ground. So we vacuumed out the inside. It's all nice and clean now. We've got rid of the mouse. Found that the carpet over here on the driver's side that goes over the cross member come unglued, so that's been re-glued down, cleaned. Back is all cleaned. We've got the hood cover back in. We've done the MOT, we've checked everything out, all gone through the check sheet. We gave the car a nice clean, that helped identify any other issues in bodywork. Next for the Midget is the centre console panel. After taking the radio out, I've got some new switches, and I've got the battery isolator switch that's required for sprinting, which I need to fit. Also still to do is a engine coolant flush and oil change. I'm going to change the rear diff oil as well. Bit of a minor leak on the back there, so a bit of investigation as to why that's wet with oil. A little bit of oil again on the gearbox too, so just to check whether it is a bit more thorough look under there when I can get the car a bit higher again. So I'm ready for auto tests and auto solos, those that come up. I'm on the waiting list for a forthcoming event in July. Hopefully we'll get on to that. Unfortunately can't go and spectate, that would have been good to go along. Yeah, waffle quite a bit. Hopefully this will all come together nicely. If you'd like to see more, leave us some comments, let us know how we're doing. Great if you subscribed. Hopefully I will earn your subscription when this gets competing. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Easier said than done. Also, while I was at the front, we're investigating. No, I wasn't. I have also got a memory blockage. Anyway, my knee's hurting.